Hello, hello, what's up everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka ReviewKingMB, and I am here to talk about and review a little bit of a random movie from 2017. It's called The Belko Experiment. The Belko Experiment was directed by Greg McLean, and it was written by James Gunn. Yes, the director of Guardians of the Galaxy, but also I know he did horror movies before he blew up with Marvel. The plot is we see this sort of random office company stationed out in Colombia. Everything seems to be okay and normal until they get trapped. They get trapped in this building, and basically this voice over the intercom says, hey, you have like 2 hours to kill 30 people. If you don't do that, then we will kill 60 of you. And there's like 80 people there, and so they have to figure out like, hey, are we willing to kill our co-workers, our friends, people we have worked with every day just to stay alive, or are we gonna not do that, try to work together, try to figure a way out? And along the way you start to see who people's true colors are. Now, what I thought of the Belko Experiment was, honestly, I thought the movie was just okay. Just okay. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I'm not running home about this movie. I wasn't so quick to just shout how great the movie was and talk about it to everyone. I'm really reviewing this because I initially was curious. When I first saw this trailer many months ago, I thought the premise was interesting. And the premise is interesting. It's like a blend between The Purge and Office Space. I don't know, just something to where you see these office people who have their dynamic with each other, that have their relationships. Like, for example, Tony Goldwyn plays the CEO of the company. And I actually watched this movie with my girlfriend, who was quick to remind me that this actor was in the movie Ghost. He played the douchebag that got Patrick Swayze killed. And honestly, it's been so long since I've seen Ghost, I forgot that he played that. I remember the character, but not the actor. I mostly remember this guy as the father from the remake of The Last House on the Left. So, yeah. John Gallagher Jr. plays Mike, who's more of the central main character. He's the one who doesn't want to kill anyone. He has this true moral compass of, I'm not going to do this. I want nothing to do with this. And I won't break no matter what. So he was a guy, he's an actor that's likable, but he was a guy who you just couldn't help but appreciate and say, all right, this guy won't change. He had this girlfriend who was sort of on the fence on what she wanted to do. You have many other actors and characters in the movie. The actor who was in The Dark Knight and Ant-Man, I think he was also in Gotham. He pops up in a lot of things. Michael Rooker, who I'm sure you guys know from a lot of things. Sean Gunn, the James Gunn's brother, it makes sense why he's in here. And John C. McGinley, who, again, another guy that you see pop up in so many movies. He plays the typical asshole, creepy older guy here hitting on the younger chick. The thing that makes this movie just okay, the thing that makes me say, okay, I didn't love the movie even though I thought the premise was interesting, it was interesting to see which of the characters went on which side. Who were going to be the people that were willing to kill, that were willing to cross that line because they wanted to stay alive, or because they had a family at home that they just wanted to come back to. So you saw the people go that far, and again, I thought that was interesting. The problem was that along the way, maybe at the halfway point of the movie, you just start to notice that, wow, a lot of people are dying. There's just so many characters. Some of them you don't know or don't really have any opinions or feeling towards, but there's a lot of characters who are just getting their heads blown off and just dying in brutal, violent, and vicious ways. It's a very gory movie. After a while, it just all started to not matter. I just became numb to all of the killing. I just became numb to all of the death and mayhem. And I think some people might love that about the movie if you're really bloodthirsty and really just want to see people die in brutal and awful ways. Sure, maybe you'll love it. But I started to lose the sense of care Once the cast just got smaller and smaller, I'm like, it just feels like everybody's gonna die, and then you feel like you just, what was the point of watching this in the first place? I will say that once you do get to the ending, I won't spoil it, but you don't get enough answers. I'm sitting there wondering, like, why are these people doing this to these people? Who's running the experiment? Why are they doing it? And you don't really get, you get like vague, generic answers, and it's not anything satisfying. It's just, I don't know if they're planning on doing a sequel. I'm not sure this movie did all that well in the theaters. I'm just saying that, look, I didn't love it, I didn't hate it. It's just middle of the road, a pretty forgettable horror movie. Look, I appreciate the premise, I appreciate some of the actors and characters, but not enough here to have me raving and loving the film. So guys, let me know in the comments below if you've seen the Belko Experiment. Did you like it? Did you like it more than me? Or did you hate it? Before I go, I should give a rating for the movie. I'm going to say a rental. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later! Please won't you save my desires on fire. Sometimes you need a little peace at home. I'm tired, so wired.